Yes, Alok.
Fantastic, Kruthika. How was the
Actually,
meeting?
the meeting was so good. Actually, when I was connected with, I was a bit nervous
Uh,
because of my first interview. It was just 15 minutes, and I was like, I don't know where did I
no, no.
went for the like some mistake or something. So I was not able to understand. So I was just okay, keep on trying myself, and
Yeah.
so many HR interview YouTube channels I have seen. I've learned so many things. Then I studied. It went really well, and even he came himself and he told me like we'll sponsor you visa and everything. I didn't even ask for it. And the
So this
question
is the fact,
and
right? You don't need
yeah,
to have an advertised visa sponsorship in order to get a visa, correct?
yes,
That initial myth, oh, visa sponsorship
yes,
is not written in a position, I will not get it. Let me not apply for it. It's a myth.
yeah,
In
yeah, yeah.
2023, especially after June, July, there have been a lot of cleanup in the database, be it LinkedIn, be it Zing, be it other portals. All those scammy and spammy job titles have been removed, which was either stale or were fake or were misleading. So there has
Okay.
been a huge investment by the agencies to do this cleanup, and this
Mhm.
has been directed by the hiring authorities.
Okay.
Now, once they're gone there, then it became a vacuum, right? People who were
Yeah.
depending on seeing their position 1,50,000 suddenly started seeing 3,000, 2,000, and they went in a panic attack. The white car is gone. My market has shrunk. The market
Mhm.
is going down. It's not the market which is going down. It's just what fake, stale, old profiles have been removed. You are
Yes,
actually seeing the real picture. It's like the evaporation of the water will give you exactly the gold what is hidden inside.
yes, yeah,
Started seeing that. Now it's easier for you to make an approach because now you know where you need to target, where you should not target.
exactly.
That's exactly, so you could take it positively, you can take it negatively. Either you could be happy seeing tons of profiles which are actually fake, or you could actually grill down into those which are in your case, that is the thing which is yielding results. Because when you started, I saw again that same thing. Should I do this? Why is not happening? Is German gonna be a constraint for me? Is visa sponsorship gonna be because you came with your hands burnt, right, Kruthika?
Yeah,
You had
it's
come with
like
a very
that
bad.
trust, like the main trust, which is like I was the first 1 or 2 weeks, I was like, wow, okay, I'm doing it. What it will be like in that dilemma, I was there. But whatever is there, I look seriously, literally.
Hmm.
The 30 minutes was it's like so technical. Even that HR was so technical. Whatever he was asking me, he was even asking me my future thing. And
Hmm.
recently, even I have enrolled about generative AI, which I'm going to do in the
Wow.
next week. He told he when I was saying him, he was so impressed about that. Then and then only he said like congratulations, I'm like selecting you for the first round, and next
Wow.
will be hiring manager, and next will be technical. So be prepared for it. Even he told me like what I have to prepare for technical interview and the hiring manager.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
so impressed. So I was like, I was so happy that time. So I was like, okay, I'll prepare for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, uh, I think our research also went bang on when we did
Yeah, yeah.
your
The
alternative
Boolean
research.
one,
Uh,
Alok, you won't imagine like when I was starting doing Boolean, I was not able to getting like thousands of
mm,
links I was getting. I was not getting what exactly do. So once I sat and I made my strategy, like
mm,
how I have to search and exactly where I have to search in LinkedIn, and all, I started approaching. People are so good; they were like approaching me back. And today also, one of the guy he's referred me for one of the company HelloFresh. So
wow.
even he referred me. I have shared my profile, and he referred me. So even that was good.
So just
And
for us to understand, what is your profile? Just give a background of the profile to us.
my profile was DevOps engineering,
DevOps.
and yeah, and earlier I was working as a DevOps engineer, but right now I'm working site reliability engineer. Both it's
Wow.
combined, so it will give us the more. Now when I have technical person, so they are like approaching me a more like Python,
Correct. Correct.
C, all this, and I have worked for all the three clouds, so they are like impressed for that also. And I'm keep on doing my interview preparation every day, 1 hour, 2 hours. So it's helping me a lot to even the crack interview soon.
Lovely. Do you think language is a barrier in when the myth, the language, without language we won't find? Just now before
No.
we had a not 90%, now is a
Yes.
90%. Do you think language is actually a mythical
No.
barrier? But why do we give emphasis of learning language, Kritika?
It's just to interact with the people when I'm landing there. So I
Exactly.
have installed Duolingo. So daily I'm doing that practice.
But you don't need
Uh,
to. You already have that our own program given to you, which is
huh,
specifically for the corporate. So stick to that. Don't go for all this thing, jazzy
huh.
stuff. Those are
But I have deleted Instagram. I was doing time pass there. So I thought I'll install this. I'll do that practice so that at least something I learn from that.
lovely.
So
That's what it is.
yeah.
And I think uh, learning language is always a byproduct. It's always an enhancement, surely. I know. So, what are the
Yeah.
couple of strategies? You don't need to name it, but that really kind of gave you the boost, which you never thought is actually going to work for you. What are those strategies from Aurolingua which actually kind of gave you that 360-degree turnaround and from
Uh,
no to wow, this works?
The first point is I never thought that the profile which I was like giving the resume that was so important. I thought, okay, once I get into the interview, I can explain, but it is not like that. Shortlisting the profile is like very important, and the resume what we are doing, that the CAR statement, those look very
Those.
very important.
Hmm.
And I got to know myself. Okay, this is all. Okay, I have done it. So that kind.
Even I think
See,
niche SWOT, what we did for you also helped a lot, right? Where we
yeah, yeah,
bifurcated your alternative titles versus the
yes.
occurrence versus your score and all those. I mean, those analysis really gave way. Initially, you just came with, I'm DevOps, boom, not getting a body. Then
Mhm.
you saw the number of alternative job titles that we narrated, and that kind of gave you, each one started giving you
Yeah,
300, 400, 300, 400 opportunities. And
yes,
that kind of, it's like, that is what is called blue ocean. It's like blue ocean is all about your red ocean, blue ocean is all about this saturated market. And in that saturated market, how do you find an abundance of opportunity? That is
yeah.
what is most
I
important.
never searched or even thought about Alok. So once I came, it's like a lifelong lesson which I have like
Love.
whatever I'm learning right now, the small small tasks, like it's literally how the market is. I was just like focusing on my job. I never thought about all this, but this taught me a lot of things.
Lovely.
And
So now you have
communicate,
the sponsorship also done. You have
yeah.
everything now done. So when is the date? Do you have a tentative date now? Have they disclosed it to you? Try to take it after Feb. Don't take it immediately. That would be better because it'll be too cold for you to kind of migrate here. It's
You
very
told
cold.
me
It's
that.
snowing every day here, so you have to just kind of take it easy. Um, Go slightly after Feb. You know,
Yeah.
that would be the right time, and they are okay because it's the Christmas time here.
Yes.
Everywhere you come here, like I'm right now in Vienna, as you saw, I was having the call on the go, right? It was freezing,
Yeah.
and I was feeling so bad. You guys are sitting on a t-shirt like here, but I was walking with those jackets and mufflers, and it was crazy and snowing around. But work is work. We had to cater even in that environment, that situation. So we are always there. So coming to that, how do you find our involvement with the mentees? How do you see that our connections, come what may, we are there for you? Did you feel that with Aurolinqua?
I found the somewhere, if something goes wrong also, there is back, like you guys were there. Like if something is that confident, the support which I got, and literally I never thought about all this. Look, I just literally I thought this support, it's lifelong lesson which I have learned from you guys, and the confidence which I've gained. And whenever I was watching the videos of yours, like in that as I was like the way you talk, that confident, that courageousness, I'll get, okay, I want to do it. That kind of, that literally get kind of inspiration I get from all those videos, and whenever I talk to you guys, even the Priya. So it's like, it's so like, and like I can't explain, but it is, I'm so expressed. I'm so
Hmm.
happy. Yesterday just like I did not even thought that I'll get selected by that,
Yeah,
because he was telling me TypeScript and the C, those two are the main important languages, but I'm still beginner in that.
yeah.
So that was the little bit he was thinking, but he somehow he said like, you learn it, come back, we'll give you a time. Until then, that's so that was good.
Lovely. And this is all we discussed. We
Yeah.
anticipated what they're going to ask, right? We had
Yes,
done
sir.
that in the mock interview, so you were completely ready. What was going to
Yes.
happen? So
The
how do
mock
you find
interview
our
help a lot.
absolutely mock interview is the key thing. Is you should never
Like,
underestimate it.
it's like giving some exams, and before that, okay, I'm missing this, I'm missing this. Priya
Yeah,
will say, okay, you're missing this, you have to tell this,
yeah.
okay. That will improve,
I
I'll
have the
improve
five
like,
strategists, Priya, Richik, Pawan, Jagan. So we have all of them and we keep meeting every day. We have a stand-up call. We discuss about each mentees, where they are, why they are stuck. So I, along with them, we have our round table discussion to understand what is the next strategy. Because I can't be everywhere, but I try to be everywhere. So you would have seen me even in your one-on-one. I just
yes,
landed up yesterday, correct? When you were
yeah.
happy, I just popped in because I knew it is crucial. Come what may, I have to be there. So even
But
though you
your
find me at airport, whatever, I'll just try to be there with you.
but your presence will give me a lot of confidence, Alok. I don't know, somehow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Like, okay, I can do it. I like that kind of confidence I'll gain it. Yesterday I was literally nervous when Priya was taking me mock interview, but
Yeah,
somehow I did it very well
lovely.
for this
That's what it
interview.
is
Yes.
gonna be.
And
And how do you find our
I will,
expertise of Aurolingua in terms of this European market? What do you think of the expertise? Do you think, as compared to the other people in the market, what do you think that Aurolingua's expertise stand, in terms of the fetching people
Uh,
to Europe?
there are very high level of thought process you guys have put it, and that whatever we are doing Excel sheet, I never seen before. Like even if I talk my seniors or so, I never seen all this. They'll just do the resume and that part, but never thought of giving doing this company research. The company research is one part, okay, when the font and who is the CEO, but the mission, vision, and the whatever I have learned here, that was like
Yeah,
never done before. Even and nobody even told me, or I never even heard about somewhere like even though they are in a very good high profile, never heard from them. So this mentorship is like, wow. It's like I
very
can
nice.
refer so many people who were like willing to, and I was wishing, since from 2 years I'm struggling, why I didn't get this before.
Well, there's time for everything. So
Yeah,
we were not catering to Indian population at that point in time. We were mainly into Middle East, Hong Kong, Singapore. These were our mentees. And then we started venturing into the Indian market. When? Because we started getting a lot of reference from the employers. They want
yeah,
Indians. And that kind of said,
yes.
oh my God, if they want Indian, let me check if Indians are ready. And when I came here, I'm seeing, wow, Indians are more than ready to be absorbed there. You guys won't believe, you Indians are so great in terms of being, but you have that confidence level is low. Just build up the confidence level.
Yes.
You are already there. In fact, I would say when I compare you guys with the European folks, I see you guys far ahead in the IQ level, functionality, multitasking, and seriousness, not taking leaves. You guys are the next generation in Europe. It's just that something or the other, maybe the responsibility, skepticism, people have scammed, hands burned, is holding you back. I can understand that. But
Mm.
somewhere you have to take a leap of faith. Okay. So and that's the reason we also work with a very small population. We don't want everybody to come here. We want to
Mm.
work with only those who we can committedly take it forward. That's our
Yeah.
whole goal and intention. Yes, that's what it is. So how would you advise, the same question which I asked Neha before. Do you think reaching your goal to work in Europe is something you can do yourself or something you should take help of Aurolingua and then
I'll suggest for Aurolinga. Even I have suggested a few of my friends also right now. Like even though we know like technically we are fit, but we
do?
don't know the path where we have to approach, how we have to approach, and if they say something also, what we have to like reply them back. So this all matters a lot. Small things matters a lot. I so I'll refer so many people for this, like whom were willing to like
Sure, sure. That'll
join
be
this.
great.
Yeah.
That'll be great. And any feedback for me? Anything, something was scrapped from my side, something didn't work, something should be improved. Feel free to share that. We can enhance and incorporate it.
The first level, like I literally gained I wanted that kind of a confident level, which you would like always come and pitch into that, and like you tell whatever it will be.
Yeah.
And somewhere I got that confident here with you.
Yeah.
And one more thing, the knowledge which you're like you always keep on sharing. I'll read each and every message whenever you're
Wow.
so I'll want to learn that one bit by bit. So
Lovely.
that will come only when the experience is like yeah. So that's the one the most important which I want to learn.
Lovely. Fantastic. That sounds good. And now, even though you have fetched a role, the program would have coming to a closure. Before even program came to closure, you much before that you have fetched a role. But still, our journey will continue. It's not that you're
Yes.
gonna be removed, you're gonna move. No, no, no. All the Aurolinguals, once on Aurolingual, you're always one. So you'll continue to be there, you'll continue to work with us, you will be motivating others, you'll be working, and maybe even the next step that you can take our help. We are always there with you. So
Yes.
this is how
And
the functionality will be.
even when I told them like I was interested for the master or something, he was so
Wow.
then he said like okay, he was even suggesting me in couple of colleges the
Yes,
masters
yes,
for
yes, yes.
this like even
So
he was
don't
telling me
miss out on this. The employers like people who want to invest time on studies. So they will sponsor you and they will not judge
yeah,
you based on that. Like in Indian
yeah,
management, they will judge you. Oh, if we sponsor this person, what we are getting in return?
yeah,
Okay, they'll make you
exactly.
sign contracts, they'll make you do all this. Nothing in that Europe. If you are going to wanting to study, you'll be happy. Wow, you're studying. Maybe you will bring in more knowledge and enhancement in my company. Go for it. They will even give you 2 days off from the official
Yeah.
work so that you can go. In fact, when you're in the interview phase, you can also take a tour of the virtual tour of the office. Let them
Mm.
go with a Zoom call and acquaint you with the team seated there. Let them take you to the cafeteria, gym, pool, whatever it is. Let them show the
Yeah.
facilities to you. You can ask that also. We have
Oh
done it
wow.
tons of time in Europe when people have asked. Just because Indians are a little bit intimidated, they're a little shy people. They don't want to
Mm.
ask so many questions. But I've seen this coming from Middle East, from Chinese, and all that. Can I take an office tour? Of course, you can take an office tour. Please, can you show me what's in the menu? We literally
Mhm.
had to show that also sometimes. This is what you're serving. So, that's what is happening. So, on a lighter note, I would say that you have been a fabulous mentee and you will always be part of Aurolingua. We will always work together. And
Yeah.
any last minute advice or something recommendation you want to give to someone who's considering to participate in the Aurolingua program?
Right now.
I mean, I'm saying that any advice you would like to give to somebody who wishes to join Aurolingua and maybe hearing from you, they can take this as whether to join or not. What is the
Just
advice that you would give?
I just tell them blindly just go for it one every week just like 1 hour 2 hours have to spend it even though if starting even I felt like it's very tough to like doing the CAR statement. I took 2 days of a sick leave just to prepare CAR statement.
Wow.
I wanted that to be perfect because
Hmm.
that is the main thing for the resume. So
Lovely.
I sat for like each and every points, every word.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did it in Google, and I done I put a lot of effort for that. So I
Yes, yes,
wanted people to put their effort, and anyway, the guidance will be you guys will be there.
yes.
So that effort, if we give, of course, you guys will be like giving the written. So
Sure,
that's
sure.
what I want other people to put that effort. It's simply actually some people are coming and simply saying that okay, we are not getting those approach might not be
Hmm.
flexible for everyone, but sometimes it
Yes,
will work, and it does not work in 1 or 2 weeks. It might take time. I got a lot of rejections starting, like
yeah,
1 2 weeks I got a lot of rejection, but it's fine. When I want to grab that opportunity. If even if
yes,
I got 1 or 2 also, I want to grab that. So I want to be prepared for that. So every day I was preparing for my interviews. So it's like if I got one also, it should not like leave that
yes.
one.
But using the strategy is very important. Like,
Yes.
if you don't use the strategy, it's as good as that opportunity going in drain. You have to
Yeah.
strategize, and there's no one strategy. For some people, mock work. For some people, job application. For some people, CR statement. For
Yes.
some people, a SWOT statement. For some people, company research. It depends what kind of person you are. Accordingly, we will suggest you to invest time and forum. But great, you took 2 days, 2 weeks leave. For some people who you are very confident, we even told them to quit the job because we know you will get a job here. It's just that
Yes.
that job is holding you back. So quit it. Initially, they said no, 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 no. But when they quit, boom, within 2 months, they got an opportunity. Their notice period wasn't an issue and they got absorbed like a butter. So it
Yeah.
depends. It's not a course, it's a program. It's a mentor
Yeah.
tailored program. You have to consider from that. Great, Kruthika. So fantastic salary negotiations and all those things. We will help you. Don't worry. We'll get
Yeah.
the best of the salary. We have sorted the problem with the visa sponsorship, relocation, everything will be
Yes.
taken care of. Let's work on the base pay. Let's work on the equity. Let's work on the work from office, work from home, joining date, notice period. Because this is just a half the battle which you have fought. Now, with the
Yes.
present organization where you're working, you will
Hmm.
feel the office politics there also.
Oh, no.
I understand. I understand. We will take care of that. We will help you take it off in a very gradual and organic manner so that you do not go out in a very you get out in a win-win situation. Tomorrow you want to come back, they will accept you with an open heart, and that's exactly what we're going to help you. So getting a job is only 50% task done.
Yes.
Now leaving,
Exactly.
relieving, and joining is another 50%. So we are there. Half battle is done, half battle yet to go. All right.
Yes, I'll
Kritika,
prepare well for that, Alok. I'm preparing, so I'll
we are there.
prepare
We are there.
well.
Schedule a one-on-one whenever you are free. We will help you in that. All right.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, Kritika. So cheers and auf Wiedersehen.
Yes.
Keep learning hard and we shall be in touch. Take care. Bye
Sure,
bye.
Alok. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Pleasure is on me.
Yeah, take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.